Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd like to talk to you about some of my recent favorite products that I've had, and I have one product that I purchased that it disappointed me in. I don't want it to disappoint you, so I'd like to talk to you about that one. But let's hang out, and I'll tell you about some of my favorites recently or all time that have still been sitting here on my vanity that I can't seem to get away from, that have got me in the Cobra clutch. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't let them go. I can't convince myself to use something else, or as soon as I got it and tried it, I haven't wanted to touch anything else. I think that speaks a lot if you have a collection like I do, if you love cosmetics like I do, and you try something and you're like, hold the phone. I don't want to use anything else that I've got. I just want to use this. I've got a few of those products that have come into this room recently that I just thought we should talk about. So first is a primer that kind of shocked me. I love primers, and I usually use a primer to get a glow underneath my foundation. And so I will use liquid highlighters, things like that Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I love that. I love the LYS highlighter in Brave. I love products that make me glowy, and then I put my foundation on and you can see the glow, but you don't know like what it's coming from. It looks like I'm glowing from within, and it's because it's a highlighter. This is not one of those, and that's why it is a little bit of a surprise. This is from AOA Studio, which is the house brand of Shop Miss A, which is an online store, except if you live in Texas. There are actual stores in Texas. I'm so jealous. But this is their pore filling primer. It is so like nondescript. It's just, here it is. I think it's $1.55 or $1.88, less than $2, okay? And you're like, how good can that be? It is silicone, so if you don't like that texture or sensation, this is not for you. But I put a little bit of this on and just tap it right in here and right up here and right out here, and it makes my pores not look like they're there. And I don't have super pronounced pores. Like, I wouldn't say they're on the list of my top 5 concerns of my skin at all, but they're still there. I mean, we all have them. That's how skin works, baby. And so, so they're there, and I can see them. There's some foundations that really make a visible, like they do that little dotting thing. I hate that. But this is so nice. Y'all, if you kind of want something like this, I would highly recommend that you try it. The investment is low risk. There are times when Shop Miss A does like $1 shipping no matter what you have in your cart. I'm telling you, this is incredibly good. I have a link to Shop Miss A down below, but I don't earn commission. It's just a link that they know how many people come to their store by way of my recommendations. Never done any kind of video with them. I would love to, but I have never done that because I love a lot of their products because they are so inexpensive. But this is just one that I think that if you like the sound of it, I would highly recommend that product. For foundation, this has literally got me in a clutch. What? I have so many foundations, like an obscene amount of foundations, because I'm a foundation junkie. I want to try every single one on the planet. I can't spend a lot on them for the most part. So it's got to be on sale, a deal. I don't have very, very high-end foundations, but I have been known to chase down shade matches from every kind of drugstore that there ever was. And this Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour skin tint is so good. I work really long hours. I can put this on in the morning, and when I go to wash my makeup off 15, 16, 17 hours later, I look acceptable. That is unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. I have 2 shades. I have 102 and 112. And I think I'm more 102, but I can make 112 work. And really what I'm doing is mixing the two. I bought 112 first, slightly dark, but 102 is slightly light. And so, and then it works really well together. Has a little dropper, hate the dropper. Do not like that. But I apply it with a brush, go over it with a sponge like I do almost every other foundation that I own. It is stellar. It's so good. It's so good. And I have to like say to myself, like if I'm doing a video, use something else, child, because if you just keep on, it's just going to keep, and I think the last 2 Get Ready With Me's I've used it. I have to put it down. I have to use something else. Today I used the Kosas Skin Tint because I had forgotten that I even owned it. Like, it's great. It's beautiful. But I have a lot of foundation, like a lot. Okay, something that I am guilty of that you may be guilty of too. So I want to remind you that this is a thing you should do for yourself. I rarely tell people they should do things, but this is one thing that I'm telling you should do. And that is use your nice stuff. Use your nice stuff. If you have nice things, you don't have to save it for a special occasion, especially if there's plenty. If there's plenty, great, you'll have some for that special occasion, but you've also used it up to then. And this is a product that I was very guilty of buying and then acting like today wasn't good enough to use it. And I'm working on that. So this is my one and only like lip moisturizer on my vanity. And I've scooched all the rest of them back because I want to use this. This is the Sarah Happ Lip Slip. If you remember this from the hold that it had on YouTube in 2015, I probably bought this in 2015 and it is still good. My lips have not fallen off. And this was, I mean, when I say it was slam full, it was full to the top, to the brim, and I have used down quite a bit. But I am nowhere near using this bad boy up. It is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful lip product. It doesn't have any color. Like, it doesn't come off with any color. It is just a moisturizing lip balm. That's it. That's all it is. But I was acting like I can't use this unless it's, you know, I've been invited to the White House for dinner or something, like, you know, crazy stuff. But use it. I've busted the cap. I don't care. I'm going to keep using it. And I'm going to use it slam up because I love it. It's such a nice product. And every day you're worth using your nice stuff. There's your reminder. Use your nice stuff today or tomorrow if you haven't. If you missed the boat today, that's all right. Go do it again tomorrow. All right. This is a product that I use when I am getting ready for leaving the house or getting ready for work, whichever. And I need a real quick eye that is not, I'm not using a brush. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to pop this thing on my lid and a little bit above it with my finger, and then we're leaving. This is the jankiest ColourPop shadow you could ever find. It is falling out. It's falling over. There's hard pan. It's everything else. This is ColourPop Sailor. She's a beige with this beautiful flip. It's just so beautiful. And I'll try to swatch it. Maybe you can see it. It's just shiny, gorgeous beautifulness. That's all it is. If I'm in a rush, this is going on my lid with some lashes, maybe a nude something or other, or we're using the Buxom lip gloss that's in the purse. You know what I'm saying? It's enough. It's enough for something. I ain't have to use a brush. I don't have to use anything. Just that. Just a little beigey, glittery beautifulness. Simple. Goes with everything. Real neutral, but absolutely beautiful. It catches the light. Looks like I did something when I did not do a thing. I just slammed this on. Again, this is, look at her. Disgusting. This is Sailor. She's my favorite. It's so long since this has been creamy, but it works beautifully. It's such a nice product. I have Ritz. I Heart This. There's Frog. There's so many other ones that are very similar. And they're all there waiting for me to use this nasty, crusty Sailor up so that I could use that one. They all do the same thing. Get one out. That's your eye look. You're done. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Another color face product that I've had such a hard time like using something else. As soon as I got this and got it home, I was like, Essence has done it again. You know, Essence has a history of products that they have done that have been absolutely worth nothing. And then products they have, you're like, that can't be $4. That can't be $5. That can't be $3. Because it is that good. This is one of those. It can't be that price because it is that good. This is one. This is one of their Pure Nude Baked Blushes. It is in Rosy Rosewood. And you're like, is that a Laura Geller blush? No, it's Essence. You got it at the Ulta. And it looks like nothing. It looks like absolutely nothing. It is so beautiful. It is just a neutral, rosy blush that I can't stop using. It's stupid how nice this is. It is, I'm telling you, if you've seen it and you're like, meh, go ahead, friend. I'm telling you, they have different shades. I'm sure they're all beautiful. I only bought one and I don't need any of them, but I wanted that one and I'm fighting myself for buying every shade. The reason why I'm not, I'll tell you exactly why, is because it has a domed lid and so it doesn't store flat or I can't stack something on top of it. That is the one thing that's keeping me from doing that. It's just saying, Essence, you could rule the world if you stop that mess. Now, I know it's a baked product, so just make it a little higher, but make it flat, okay? Friend, just make it higher. Let me tell you about, I do not get passionate about powders, like, ever. Foundations, yes. Eyeshadows, oh yeah. Blushes, bronzers, yes, please. Powders, meh. It's all the same. Like, it's just, I say that. There are some powders that are terrible, but most powders are decent. And if they do the job, then we're fine. But it's rare that I'm like, I don't want to stop using that powder because of how good it is. This powder, I'm going to have to buy back up. Like, but then again, I don't, because look how full it is. Like, oh my golly. This is a brand that is new-ish to me. Like maybe a month or so I've been using stuff from this brand. I've made 3 orders. I'm obsessed. But this is the thing that if you're going to try anything, this powder is beautiful. If you are a powder junkie, this powder is beautiful. It's so pretty. I have this in the shade Glaze. This is Ku by Kai's loose powder. It's beautiful. I love it. There you go. Her eyeshadows are stunning. Her lippies are great. It's a workhorse. And I want to use up all my other powders that are sitting here in like little dibs and dabs that I'm trying to use up so that I can only use this. That's how good it is. That's how good it is. Get that powder. I'm telling you. Here's a bronzer that I don't know where I got it. Okay? I don't know where I got this. It might be. It could have been Timo. It could have been Shein. It could have been Amazon. It could have been, I don't know. I don't know where I got it, y'all. This is Miss Lynn. It's Beach Please Bronzing Powder in Fiji Fever. This is the softest, most beautiful thing. I know it was cheap as chips. I know I didn't spend a lot of money on it. That I know. If you can find it, I'm telling you, it's great. It's so good. All right, let's talk a couple of things of like skincare that have come in recently. And that's because I'd stopped by a Trader Joe's for the first time in my life and bought a bunch of snacks, so many snacks and so many things to try. Some of the snacks, home run. Some of the snacks, but the skincare, the amount of shelf space for these things, you think it's going to be huge. No, it was like this wide. It was as wide as me in the store. And there was the skincare and that was it. I was like, oh, thought it would be like half an aisle or an aisle. No, ma'am, this much. So this, and I heard today that it might be just like during summer. So I need more. This is an amazing sunscreen. It feels very silicone-y. So there's the sunscreens in it. But glory, it's nice. It's SPF 40. I prefer 50, but this was the one that they had. I don't know if they have anything higher. My nose is itching right there. I really like it. Like it rivals my Korean sunscreens. That's saying a lot coming from this very pasty, very sun-damaged face. That's saying a lot. If you have the opportunity, grab it, grab 2. And if you end up not liking it, give it to someone. I promise you they will. Very inexpensive too. The one other product that I was like, oh, I liked them. I liked them all. This one I wish I'd bought a backup of. This thing, you know who they're duping, right? You know who they're going for with this. But it's so good. Yo. I use this after I use the retinol night serum. And I do this twice a week, but I use this every night. But specifically, I want to use something this good after using that to make sure that I'm not like over drying my face. This is so good. It smells unparalleled. So it's a light pink, which makes me feel so happy right before I go to bed. Try this. Try that. It's good. It's very good. Now let's talk about like scents, because there's a couple things that I've been using recently during summer, but also that I got during Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale, which happens, it's now over, but I think it was the last 3 weeks. It's now over, but anyway. So some products that I got from that. One hand soap that is now in use downstairs was the Sweet Tea and Lemon. I wish I'd bought 25, but I didn't. I bought 1. I buy soaps during the semi-annual sale to stock up until the day after Christmas when the next semi-annual sale happens, and then I buy more soaps. And so I can almost never repeat the soap smell. Like I fall in love with them. I only have this 1 bottle. So I go in there and I sniff my hands like Mary Ellen Gallagher afterwards to get the most out of the scent, and then then it's done. But Sweet Tea and Lemon, it's amazing. I love it. But this scent, I was very shocked that I liked it as much as I do. This is the Pink Pineapple Sunrise. Now, this is the concentrated room spray. I also have it in the hand soap. I also bought it. I went back and made a next purchase in order to get it in the hand cream, because this is amazing. This is amazing. This is just stunning. And I don't know that I have any of the dang darn, they don't tell me the scent. It smells like pink pineapple. If you don't understand how colors smell, I don't know if I can help, because I do. And these smell pink, and that's amazing. I love this. I use this and interchange with this in this room, because this is a pink room. Also, rooms have feels, and this room feels pink. The walls are not pink. They're like lilac, but the room is pink. Just trust me. And so these two go well together. They're not super the same, but they are the same vibe. They both got pink vibes. Okay. But this is good. Like, very good. Just kind of shocked at how much I really liked it. Conversely, this is the one product that I kind of want to give a heads up, like, nah, bruh. It didn't do what I thought it was supposed to do. And that is this. So this was on Ulta, and I believe the price was $12, which I was like, oh yeah, a fragrance mist, like a body mist kind of product for $12. That's reasonable, that'll work. And so I purchased, they had several scents. I purchased Pure Sugar. Eau de Juice. Pure Sugar. It looks like this is a product of Cosmopolitan. Stupidly cute packaging. Little juice box packaging. So cute. It's pink. And I thought, Pure Sugar, like cotton candy berries, vanilla, like all that, right? Like, that's my vibe. This does not smell nothing like Pure Sugar. Nothing at all about this is Pure Sugar. This is more like a laundry scent. I kid you not. If you like laundry scents, this might be great for you. I now have to find somebody in my life who really wants to smell like some laundry. Because I don't. I want to smell like cotton candy, raspberries, whipped vanilla. Pure Sugar is what I want to smell like. It's not it. If you like a Pure Sugar scent, this one's good. This one's good. I was thinking it was going to be more like this. 'Tis not. This is Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. That smells like sugar, y'all. That smells like sugar. That smells pink. It does. It smells like sugar. I have many other fragrance mists from Bath & Body Works and such that have that same cotton candy, you know. This, absolutely not. Like, not in the family of sweet. Cute packaging? Negative, friends. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to tell you about was the book trilogy that I'm reading. If you don't like books, thanks so much for watching. But if you like books, okay, so I'm in book 2. And I don't know where I heard of this series, but I have not heard anyone but the very first person that ever said something was likely on TikTok or Instagram that recommended this. And I went, okay, and then bought the whole trilogy. Because after reading like the backs of the books, I was like, okay, yes, I think I would really like that. Bought the trilogy and read book 1, and now I'm maybe a third of the way through book 2. This is the Villains and Virgins. Nope. The Villains and Virtues trilogy. This is by A.K. Caggiano. The artwork on all 3 is by Anna Maria Georgieva. This person here. And if you go to her Instagram, her artwork is just so cool. Just so cool. So premise is, and I'm giving nothing away. Like, trust me. He's like a blood mage guy. Evil, pure evil. I'm so evil. She is not. She's sunshine and squirrels. You know what I'm talking about? So it is a fantasy romantic comedy. And the comedy is not subtle. It's really funny. And I don't find many things really funny in my life. Like, sitcoms don't make me laugh. Like, no, it doesn't make me laugh. But this is funny. And Grumpy Sunshine, enemies to, I don't know yet. I'm hoping they get it together. But it is delightful. He has an imp that hates her. But then the imp has to turn into a chihuahua with an underbite. She puts it in a sweater and carries it around. You know, like, just, they're trying to save his dad, and then her family is in trouble, like a whole thing. It's so, so good. And he's proclaiming all the while how evil he is, but even as he's proclaiming he's evil, he is doing things of kindness and then claiming it's not for kindness. It's so good. It is so good. So highly recommend this one. I will also say that these books, I will show you one of the things that makes me happy with books. I mean, many things do. You can read it like this. You can bend it all the way back. You are not like, it's not crazy. See how the spine doesn't look crazy? The construction of this book is wonderful. I read the first one completely page by page like that. I love to bend. I know you're probably like, please don't do that to your books. I do it all the time. They're my books. I do what I want. It's great. It's absolutely marvelous. I love it. And so, since having read the first one and a third of the way through this one, I went back and bought every single thing that this author has written. Every single thing. Because I love the way this person writes. I love the way this person writes. Now, I'm saying that, and I don't even know that I know this person's, like, pronouns. I don't. I have no idea. No clue. I am just delighted. And I wanted to tell you about it because I had never heard about, just one person said something, and I went, meh, I think I liked the cover when they held up the book, and I was like, let me go check that one. Let me see what that looks like. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. I love it so much. I love it so much. So, highly recommend that. Let me know if you pick these up and if you like them too. If you do, then you can give me other book recommendations because I don't need them, but I will. I will go buy them right now and add them to the list of books that I need to read that are overtaking my life. And I don't actually care, but he's got like a scar and she thinks it's pretty. She has a dagger made of silver that sometimes she tucks it in her hair. It's so good. It's so good. And she likes trees and like, like an acorn spoke to her. Like, anyway, and she claims she has no magic. He's like, I know you got magic. Anyway, it's great. So love that so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and talking about my favorite products. And let me know if any of these are some of your favorites, or if you have other ones that you really think, oh, if you like that, you really would like this. Let me know what you think, because I would love to have an excuse to buy more stuff. Just let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Bye.